Students, in the previous video, we have learned about subsistence farming. Okay, the intensive subsistence agriculture. Now, in this video, we're going to learn about primitive subsistence agriculture. It is further classified into two: nomadic herding and shifting cultivation. Nomadic herding is the most common type of herding practiced by nomads who wander from one place to another in search of grazing pastures and water for their animals. The main areas where nomadic herding is practiced are semi-arid and arid regions of Sahara, Central Asia, Mongolia, and several parts of India like Jammu and Kashmir and Rajasthan. Shifting cultivation is mostly practiced by tribal people living in hilly or forested regions. It is also called jhum in northeast India. Shifting cultivators are mostly found in tropical forest. The practice of this method promotes deforestation because to clear patch of forest land, tribals burn down the trees and bushes. In some parts of the world, it is also termed as slash and burn agriculture. Now comes to commercial agriculture. If we talk about commercial agriculture. In commercial agriculture, crops are cultivated and livestock are reared as a commodity to sell them in the market. In the commercial farming, most of the work is done by machines. Commercial farming includes commercial grain farming, mixed farming, plantation agriculture, organic farming, dairy farming, and cooperative farming. All these are the types of commercial farming which is done for selling into the market. And subsistence farming is done for the self consumption. So, first type of farming is commercial grain farming. In commercial grain farming, grains are entirely grown for commercial purpose. This type of farming is usually done on a large scale. Wheat and maize are commonly commercially grown grains. Major areas where commercial grains farming is practiced are temperate grasslands of North America, Europe, and Asia. In India, it is practiced in the states of Punjab and Haryana. Second is mixed farming. Crops are grown and animals are reared on the same farmland. Therefore, it is known as mixed. Along with food crops, fodder crops are cultivated. Cattle rearing for meat and milk is an important feature of mixed farming. It is very common in developed parts of the world, including Western Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Russia, and North America. Farming is practiced with advanced and modern techniques. Next is plantation agriculture. Plantation agriculture is commonly practiced in the tropical and subtropical areas. This method of agriculture was introduced by the Europeans. This is completely commercial in nature. In this method, one crop is produced on a large scale. Large estates are managed like industrial units on scientific lines. A huge amount of capital is invested, which is used for hiring cheap and skilled laborers. Sometimes laborers is imported from outside also. Modern machinery and fertilizers are used if needed. Now, organic farming. The latest research shows that in modern farming, harmful pesticides are used and genetic modifications are done to increase the yield. Organic farming is promoted to prevent the adverse effects of modern farming. New farms based on traditional knowledge have set up. Crops are cultivated in these farms without the use of fertilizers and pesticides. Organic products are nutritious and cause no harm to health. Now, dairy farming. In dairy farming, cattle are reared for milk and milk products. To meet the need of the big urban areas, it is considered as a highly intensive type of livestock farming. The farms are well equipped with modern machinery. The machines are widely used for milking, feeding, and cleansing the cattle. The countries which are famous for dairy products are Australia, Denmark, New Zealand, Switzerland, and Netherlands. Now, cooperative farming. Cooperative farming is a new trend in farming. The mode of operation is simple. Farmers take loans from cooperative banks and invest the amount in farming. Land is tilled collectively by the farmers. Maximum utilization of modern machinery is done in such type of farming also. This type of cooperative farming is commonly practiced in the countries like Sweden, Belgium, Netherlands, Norway, Denmark. In India, it is practiced in Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, etc.